You've talked about the importance of getting this debt under control. So how important is that?
Oh, it's incredibly important. I think that most Americans have viewed this issue of our indebtedness as an academic issue, an issue that, is something they can deal with down the road. I'm trying to in 26 counties and 40-something presentations across our state, really cause people to understand more fully how it's on us today. And it's a big issue. It's an issue that's going to affect every American, and something that as a nation we need to pull together and solve.
Any ideas on, you're talking about legislation you're going to try to work on, I guess, coming out next year? What about that?
Yeah, I want to do two things. Number one, we have this deficit reduction commission that's moving along right now and has Republicans and Democrats working together. The president appointed it to deal with this issue, and so I hope to be able to work with them in the process. I've been talking with them some all along. But then secondly, introduce legislation next year after we're in a more serious mode. Right now, this fall, most of what's happening in Washington is all about, I think most people understand that, just politics. But yes, I want to have some legislation to introduce next year to deal with this issue.
Well, now, what can we as Americans and as Tennesseans do to help the problem?
Great question. I think, and that's the reason I'm out here, and I appreciate the question so much. I mean, what Americans, what Tennesseans can do to help is to let elected officials know that they understand that borrowing 40 cents of every dollar we spend is not something that our country can sustain, and that we as a country, Republicans, Democrats, and Independents, have got to come together around a solution that really causes us to solve this problem. That's what Tennesseans can do. I'm trying to get as much data out there in a semi-entertaining way that I can, and hopefully people will respond.